Okay, I guess I could say at this point, Ron DeSanto back at you with another Traeger grill video. And I got prime ribs, and I'm gonna use the Traeger prime rib rub, and I'm gonna cook it on the grill. So she smells that prime rib. So put some of it on here. I'll do both sides. Like that. I'm gonna leave this on there for about maybe like an hour. Let the spices settle in a little. Kind of magic happens with salt. Not exactly sure how, but okay. I got this spice at Cabela's. All right, so I'm gonna let that set for an hour, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what the, let me turn it sideways here, this way. Okay, so I'm gonna do what the guy at Costco who sold me the Traeger grill told me to do. He said, put the thermometer in it and put it on smoke until the internal temperature gets to like 115. Then crank the grill up to like 500 or as high as it goes. Let it heat up, and then put it back on there for 5 minutes on the grill. Close it until it gets to whatever temperature you like. I'm gonna do like 130. I like it medium rare. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so I put the meat probe in, and it's really roaring right now. It goes through these cycles, which is kind of cool, of a lot of smoke and then a little smoke. So now it's in a lot of smoke. And I got it set to 225. It's at 218 right now. It kind of bounces around. The meat probe is in the middle of the ribeye. I hit that button, and 88 degrees. So I'm gonna wait till it gets to 110, and then I'm gonna crank this thing up to high as it goes, which is about let's just high, usually it's like 450, and then I'm gonna finish it off. But now here's the thing, I have this thing here, this Solaire, which is amazing, and this Solaire grill is an infrared grill, so it's got that porcelain, burner on it, and that does a really nice job at searing. So I'm tempted to smoke it on the Traeger and then finish it off on that, because I saw another video on YouTube where somebody tried to finish off their ribeye on a Traeger, and it didn't really, it didn't have those grill lines, it didn't look like it, like in the picture. Like if you remember from my rib video, my ribs did not look like that. So I don't know. Well, they're expensive ribeyes, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. So when I start this camera up again, you'll have my final decision. I think I'm gonna just keep it on the Traeger, but we'll see. So here it is. It ended its smoke cycle, so now it's not smoking anymore. So you got a little bit of smoke, you see. So it is kind of always smoking, but it just goes in and out. So I guess that's all that's important, right? Okay, so the meat's at 105. Everybody's getting hungry, so we can't wait till 110. It's been, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So meat's at 105. And what I decided to do, here it is. And what I decided to do is finish one off on the Traeger at 400 and then do one on my Solaire grill, because I don't want to take a chance. I want to make sure I have a good steak, and I know this is going to give me a good steak. All right, so let's do it. Crank her up to, well, first if you take the steaks off, and then I'm going to crank it up, and I'll go back to you. Okay, so I'm going to brush on the butter. The steaks look a little brown like that because they were smoking. So this is just regular butter. I'm going to brush on both steaks here before I put them on the grills. So the one with the probe in it is going to go on the Traeger, and this one right here is going to go on the Solaire infrared grill. Compare them. I'm going to butter both sides, but I need both hands. The Solaire, nice and hot. Steak number one on there. Probably do about 3 minutes aside. See, that's what I want it to look like when it hits that grill. I'm losing daylight over here. It's getting dark, but that's what I want to see on a grill when I throw a ribeye on it. Okay, I flipped it, and now we're at 460 on the Traeger. So let's do it. Let's get this baby on there. See if I get the same sizzle. I hear something. fireworks like the other one. You gotta thread it through here, the probe. There. And okay, lost some heat, so I'm gonna drop some more. Alright, so see the temperature here. Lots of madness here with the two girls going. 105, so I'll let it go to 120, 130. Okay, I pulled it off. I needed 2 hands. So the internal temperature was 132, and I did not flip this steak. I just left it because I didn't want to open up the grill and lose all the heat. So let's bring it inside. Okay, here we are inside under the light. This was on the Traeger, and this was the side that was facing down on the grill. The other side was facing up, so there's going to be no grill marks. And this is the one that was smoked on the Traeger, but then finished off on that propane grill. So you definitely got those grill marks there. Both internal temperatures, 132, 130, around there. But forget about how it looks. Let's just see how it tastes. Okay, so here we are. Let's cut into them. Cut into this one first, see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, cut into this one. I gotta say, I like the way this one feels. It's like more tender all the way through. And this one is kind of like, you know, a little more firm. Both cooked to medium rare. This one seems to be medium rare all the way through, which is nice. All right, so let me taste it now. I like it. That's really good. Let me try this one. This one's like, it's sweet for some reason. It's really good. Try this one. They're both good because I taste the smoke in both of them. I like this one better. I can't believe it. I thought I was gonna like this one better. I like this one better. Interesting. It doesn't have all the grill marks, but oh yeah. Wow, that's really good. Okay. So my vote, without a doubt, is this one. The meat is cooked perfectly all the way through, whereas in this one, it's nice in the middle, but it's a little bit harder on the crust. But you got nice smoothness all the way through with this one. I really like that. Yeah, definitely worth cooking on a Traeger. Okay, guys. Vincent, dinner's ready. Hmm? No Roxy, you can't have any.
I tried.
It's okay. Okay, we just gave Vincent a taste test, blind taste test, and he liked which one? The Traeger one, way better. Arthur, you like the one without the stripes? Arthur likes the one without the stripes. What about you, Mommy?
I'm gonna taste.
Oh, you haven't tried
I
it
only
yet.
tasted the one without, and it's delicious. The Traeger one is amazing.
I'm trying to describe it a little bit better. Do the people at home a favor by really trying to explain the difference. Maybe you can see it better here. It's like it's cooked medium rare all throughout. Now you don't have all those grill marks on it that you'd associate with a really good steak, but the taste is like,
Is that seasoning just windows here?
it's like tender all the way through. It's like it's so soft and sweeter, right? It's like sweeter all the way through.
It's easier to bite.
Yeah, much easier.
That one's way more chewy.
Yes, it's easier to bite. It's more tender. It's almost like you're eating a filet mignon. You know, like that's what it is. It's like a filet mignon. It turned it into a filet mignon, which is like a very tender part of the cow. Now this is like kind of, it looks great with that char on it, which everybody likes and expects, but it's a little leathery. But this is what we're used to and what we've always loved. We ate all the time. We loved it. But now that we had it on, I gotta say, I went into this experiment
biased. I actually thought that the Traeger grill was not going to do as well of a job because I saw somebody else make a YouTube video and they said when they cooked it on the Traeger, it tastes like it was cooked in a microwave, which can't be further from the truth. I don't know where they got that from or how they cooked it. Sorry about the dog. She's making too much noise. Okay, that's all.